So we're going to continue with Windows privilege escalation. And this is the last room in the junior penetration tester path, and we have done most of it. We have been abusing service misconfigurations for a lot of hours recently. But now we have a new one, and I just started this one. So I'm very curious to see what new things I will find, because I don't think this is things I've been using. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. We'll see. So quite a lot of text in this one, and that's nice. I want the end of this to be as much information as possible. So let's make sure that we're in the right place in the notes. And right, let's get that VM started, though. We'll see what my computer thinks of this. Maybe I'll just close that second tab or browser. I closed my other Firefox now too, just to make sure I don't have anything up. I'm also closing all the other tabs I had in my Chrome browser there. Nothing else but this and the VM. Well, of course we need OBS running, right? So I'm just starting the by the way, I really like this to have one tiny vertical phone here. It's very nice. I can very easily just switch screens. So we have Kali booting. Let's get started reading. So, Windows abusing dangerous privileges. Windows privileges. And I'm entering my password. Privileges are right that an account has to perform specific system-related tasks. These tasks can be as simple as the privilege to shut down the machine, up to privileges to bypass some DACL-based access controls. Each user has a set of assigned privileges that can be checked with the following command: whom-I-priv. Yeah, and I do have that in my list, but not in the new one we added. So actually should I move where this is? It should automatically be started there. So let's just quickly restart this. I usually have it like here, I think. Yeah, let's leave it here. And since I closed this OBS, it will start at this spot. So I will find it because I moved it during the summit to find it easier then. So where will we make these notes? Because I'm kind of sure I do have it in here somewhere. Let's actually see. I do have this old one too. So I'll try not to derail myself too much. So this is all the services bit. Should services be before this? They put it this way. So let's keep it this direction or this way. So why? So Windows privileges. And since the notes are privileges, we could just, or windows, we can call it privileges, right? And wow, I keep tabbing to that. There, now I can tab quickly. It's annoying when you tab into the other screen, you know? And I did it so many times in a row. So sorry. Yeah, I'm getting annoyed at my own fingers. Yeah, right. I'm going to copy home my prev. And we're going to actually paste it without formatting here. And there, that's right. So this would give us a list of all the privileges. And I'm just quickly logging on to TryHackMe's VPN here, so we have starting that at the same time. A complete list of available privileges on Windows systems can be available here. Okay, nice. sh, thm, sh. So we have the VPN on the box started. So we can start actually using it. Yeah, I should have. What about a actual mouse mat with this image, but in purple? Right? Maybe I should do that. Have this image as a mouse mat. Well, the desktop one, you know. Maybe. So, yeah, so I was assuming we had RDP and a way to connect, and so we could run this, right? Instead of running it on my machine, which would be kind of boring. But the link it had goes here. Privilege constant authorization. And I will try not to dig as deep as last time, because we spent quite a few hours there on the services privileges. But these are the same, you know? Same kind of thing. So this is nice. I'm just quickly reading the names. Take ownership. Shutdown. Remote shutdown. Machine account. Lock memory. Load driver. Impersonate. Enable delegation. Delegate session user impersonate. Debug. And reading them from the bottom up. Book up. Yeah. So we could also like look at it this way. Enable privilege. Look up privilege value. Here we see privileges determine the type of system operations that a user account can perform. An administrator assigns privileges to user and group accounts. Each user's privileges include those granted to the user and to the group to which the user belongs. Some kids playing, probably, right? Oh, the the street here is kind of fun. Sometimes I think it's kind of straight. There's a bit of a lean to it. So notice they go back and forth.
Coming. Damn kids.
Yeah, but I don't want you to have to hear their engine sounds. Ah. Was further away. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, you can. We'll see, we'll see. I'll just not care. Each user's privileges include those granted to the user and to the groups which they belong, of course. The functions that get and adjust the privileges in an access token use the local unique identifier LUID type to identify privileges. So access token. Alright, so it's because we was here that it was purple. An access token contains the security information for a login session. The system creates an access token when a user logs on, and every process executed on behalf of the user has a copy of the token. I promise not to dig too deep, so let's go back. Why don't they put like a square and pop to the right place?
Okay, while you escalate Windows privileges, I'll go back at Overthwire and write my personal note in Italian. This way I know I had understood what I am doing. For the remembering, that's another task for another moment.
Well, you can always put it into the TTS then, and it will translate it to English. So, I can understand. So you speak Italian? Do you happen to be Italian? Let's see. Fluid, a 64-bit value that is guaranteed to be unique on the operating system.
I am Italian. Cool. I live in Milan, northern Italy.
Yeah, cool. Then I think we have the same time zone, do we? Is it the same time zone? You can see my time there on screen. 13:55.
Translating the concept I learn is the only way I have to know I have understood what I am study.
Well, that's smart. That's smart. I actually make my notes in English. And also there will be words, everything will still be in English and Swedish. It wouldn't really be translating. It would just be like the other words. But making your own notes, you just formulate it differently,
Because if I keep note in English, I'm tempted to copy and paste. But if I have to translate it, I have to understand.
Okay, sure. I just do it in English anyway. You just rewrite it anyway. Yeah. Or I don't put anything in my notes I don't understand. So. Certain values that guaranteed to be unique. Everything generated until the system is restarted. So this is a temporary, because it says restarted, right? Use the lookup privilege value function to determine the LUID. Okay. On the local system that corresponds to the privilege constant. Use the. We want
is
me
my
to
own
know
personal
this now.
way for my ADHD.
Okay, sure. All the ways that work for you are great,
YouTube message from D. Hey, fix it, smile, smile.
Hi. welcome in. So let's see now. I'm thinking, I promised today I wouldn't dig as deep as last time. And we have a simple list here, and we'll just link this, right, in the notes so we can look at it more. So a complete list of available privileges on a Windows system is available here, and this is the link. So we're just going to put this, what did I start now? GitHub? Desktop? Yeah, why do I even have that? I don't know. I tested it, I guess. It's complicated, much easier with a command prompt. So Windows system privilege list. That's useless, because it's already under privileges and it's already in the Windows file. So complete the list of privileges, and I got to practice spelling privileges, right? There, and I did it wrong, so is it the other way around then? Yeah, so it's this way, and this way, and this, and this, and then it's one link. Yeah, so I did it, and I also misspelled this. Which I thought I needed practice on. Privileges. Why did I do this? It's up there too. Yeah, why do I put a D in there? I don't know. Privileges. Yeah, I guess it sounds like a D, maybe. Privileges. Oh well. So, from an attacker's standpoint, only those privileges that allow us to escalate in the system are of interest. You can find a comprehensive list of exploitable privileges on priv2admin. All of these links are very interesting, you know. This seems to be interesting information. So... and these are not only a list, you know, this is how we can use it, right? So the format is different here. They don't use a seam. But it's almost all of them. It feels like this list is as long as the other one. It's not though. Execution path. Threat admin. Yeah, okay, so they are, all of them are here. It's just that some are known, right? And question mark. That was nice. We don't know yet, is that right? Third party tool. So, the idea to translate Windows OS privileges to path leading to administrator, integrity and/or confidentiality threat, availability threat, just a mess. Just a mess. Okay. Privileges are visited and explained. Listed. this is the link we already had, you know, it's the list. I just thought that now we can compare the names. Right, so this is the text, is what's in this list. So they just changed the type from the constant name to this. If the goal can be achieved multiple ways, the priority is using built-in commands, using PowerShell, using non-OS tools, using any other method. Non-OS. Yeah, okay, so not included in the operating system. As I said here, third-party tool. You can check your own privileges with HomeIPriv. Disable privileges are as good as enable ones. The only important thing if you have the privileges on the list or not. Okay, disabled. So if it's on the list and say disabled, what does that mean then? That we don't know. Whenever the attack path ends with a token creation, you can assume the next step is to create a new process using such token and then take control over OS. So I don't assume I will understand everything here. For calling anti-query system information, SZW query system information, NT and ZW. Directly you find required privileges here. So anti-query system information. What is TCP? TCB, I mean. So this is one of the files. So information class and privilege. So we use this privilege to use this, I guess. I am focusing on the OS only. If a privilege works in 80 but not in the OS itself, I am describing it as not used in the OS, but it would be nice if someone digs deeper into 80 oriented scenarios. Feel free to contribute and or discuss. Presented ideas. Let's look at something that has more information, like SE backup. Backup the HKLM SAM and HKLM system registry hives. Yeah, extract the local accounts hashes from the SAM database. Fasta hash is a member of the local administrators group. Alternatively, can be used to read sensitive files. Yeah. So you can read anything. What else would you need from a machine? From reading all the files, right? Was it a bird? I don't know if you could hear it. So the window open is plus and minus here. So now it's 31.8 inside here and 33.3 on the roof outside. And we're probably closing up to the rainy times. So now there's lots of clouds. I've heard no lightning strikes yet. I actually have an app in my phone. Yeah, this must be a bird. I think I have a lightning app. Let's see. I guess having birds Yeah, it's actually called Lightning. The app is called Lightning. Alright, this one you don't have to have it like that. I just wrote it by mistake. So the app is actually called Lightning. Let's see if we have any lightning strikes in the area. Update required. Yeah, sure. Come on, 95, 100%.
Superimposer says,
Here is already too hot for my taste. I'm more a better be frozen kind of a guy.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind sweating a bit all the time, really, but I've noticed that when it's too warm, my brain just like, I can't stream good because it's not working. But 31.6 is okay, as it says now here. I'm guessing it's kind of moist too, since all the clouds and everything. We'll see. Come on up. It's installing. I'll take the opportunity to actually fix my Bluetooth antenna. Oh, so I was thinking, why has it rotated so? But this is actually, there's no glue on the bottom of this. It's not stuck anymore. I'll get a new one. That's what I just moved to the room. I'll get a new one. So that's just my Bluetooth antenna. So which side? Yeah, it's a soft one there, so I need a sticky bit like this. So
I can't function properly without cold temperatures, too hot and I get too much grumpy loud Italian.
Oh well, let's say my hubby is the same way. If it's too warm, he's like, I'm dying. There. So the Bluetooth antenna is more stable. So I don't know if you can see it up there. It's over the monitor. The black thing there. It's actually the clouds now. Come on, show the clouds. You can see it's kind of dark. It's actually not blue there, it's gray. So if I click a few times again here, it will go back, I think. Go back to thinking the outside is too horribly bright. So, black screen with
Already
Kali.
better than the sun hitting the windows for at least 12 hours. I don't like this time of the year.
Yeah. Do you have any way to cool off then? With the warm weather? I mean, Italy, you're Mediterranean. I mean, Sweden is cold compared to Italy. But you were in northern Italy at least, right? So
Yup, hugging the fan and hope there is not too hot, D.
yeah. So, let's continue. I don't really know what I was doing though. Right, the lightning. It's opened. Oh, this is why I started the camera. So there's actually a lightning strike. If we zoom out, we can see that there are lightning strikes kind of close to me. So there will probably be lots of lightning soon. Like kind of a lot of them. Let's see if I don't know if you can see. All the dots are lightning strikes, and I'm like, there's a tiny blue dot here. That's where I'm at. So I should probably hear them really. Yeah. So if I go further, it's like bright spots too. Let's see what's this. Yeah, that's focusing. So we'll probably get the rain, and maybe I shall go outside and check on the flea market. There's also air in the trees. Well, if it starts raining, then I'm going outside. Let's say like that. That's good enough. Most of the sensitive things are inside, actually, in the trailer. So I have discovered trailer, the kind where you just hook on the car, you know, simple one. And I put just all the flea market stuff out there. So latest. Oh, whatever. So as long as internet doesn't die, I'm okay. No, but I think my kids are a bit like skittish of that. But anyway, here's an example of how we could use this privilege and create page file. Create hyperfilsys, read it offline, look for sensitive data. Oh, that's not very fun. Create token. Create arbitrary token, enclose local admin rights with anti-create token. CPOC. Nice. So this is a good page. So if we have privileges we don't already know how to use, we can look in the list, right? So find ways to exploit and let's again do the parenthesis. And let's actually do a... No, I made the wrong ones again. They're on the same place, I just press a different key. So this is with Shift. And these are with Alt-GR. There. So here. So, you can find a comprehensive list of exploitable privileges. Okay. Why? I usually don't have any sound on my notifications. No, it's not that. It's this one that is fallen dead again. Let's unplug it. It was already charging. Why did it turn off? It's 100%. Why did it turn off? So starting it, something must be buggy with the connection of the charging cord, you know, so it's turning off. That's annoying. My phone, I usually just charge it all the time, you know, because the battery likes it, right? Yeah. I can hear the thunder. Did you hear it too? So once I would have been like, oh, I have to disconnect everything. What if my computer is destroyed by lightning? It might be, but let's hope not. So it has before it's hit like on the lawn on the other side here. And like on this side too. Like what could be 30 meters? I'm listening for it and looking at the mic. So, let's see, the last one. What? So when I clicked on it, I got an ad. Why? Okej, tack gubben. Ja, det mesta inne med. Jag går ut och checkar, tack. So my hubby told me it's actually raining. So let's go outside quickly. Let's